Hello students, now we are going to learn English again, and our discussion for now is descriptive text, describing people, things and places. Still with me, Mr. Wapper. Our basic competence for these materials is membedakan fungsi sosial, struktur teks, dan unsur kebahasaan beberapa teks deskriptif lisan dan tulis dengan memberi dan meminta informasi terkait tempat bersejarah atau terkenal di sekitar lingkungan atau daerah tempat tinggal siswa, pendek dan sederhana sesuai dengan konteks penggunaannya. That is our basic competence. Now let's talk about the indicators. Our indicators are: first, you are able to identify generic structure, characteristics, and language function of descriptive text. And second, you are expected to be able to understand and respond to the general information, specific information, the meaning of certain words in the text. Those are our indicators for these materials. Our learning objectives are: first, you are expected to be able to identify generic structure, characteristic, and language function of descriptive text. And second, understand and respond the general information, specific information, and the meaning of certain words in the text. Students, our indicators are: identify generic structure and language function of description text. And second, understand and respond to the general information, specific information, and the meaning of certain words in descriptive text. What is descriptive text, do you think? Here is the definition of descriptive text, students. Descriptive text is a text which describes a particular person, place, or thing. Remember, particular person. So in descriptive text, we only describe a single person or a single place or a single thing. Let's go on. What is the communicative purpose of descriptive text? The communicative purpose of descriptive text is to describe a particular person, place, and thing. And the generic structure of descriptive text are: the first, identification. In identification, we introduce where or who is the subject is going to be described. So in identification, we lead the readers to this object that we are going to describe. And the second is description. In description, we show the detailed description of the object. It may include information of qualities and characteristics of the object in detail to assist the reader to see and feel the subject. For example, the qualities, appearances, uses, habits, etc. Now let's talk about the language feature of descriptive text. In descriptive text, you may read many pronoun words. Remember, you can read many pronoun words. We are going to talk about pronoun later. And you are going to read many adjectives and compound adjectives. And also linking verb. And you are going to read many simple present tense sentences. That's the language feature of descriptive text. We are going to talk about language features later. Now, look at the example. I will give you an example of descriptive text. Look at this. There are two paragraphs, right? Let's read the text all together first, and then afterward we are going to talk about the structure of the text, right? Let's read it all together. Are you ready? Please read. I have a pet. It is a cat and I call it Demian. Damian is a Persian breed. It is a bold, fluffy, and cute cat. It has got thick white fur with 3 brown stripes on its rear legs. When I cuddle it, the fur feels soft. Damian does not like bones. Every day it eats packed cat food. Every morning I give him milk and bread. When I am at school, Damian plays with other wild cats. They get along well and never fight. But when there is other male cat coming, Damian always fight him to expel the male. Damian does it because male cat is a territorial animal. It treats the other animals in our house gently, and it never eats shoes. Damian is really a sweet and friendly animal. It's a good text, isn't it? Now let's talk about the structure. First paragraph is the identification. Remember, in identification, we lead the reader to the subject that we are going to describe. Now look at the first paragraph. This is the identification, and the second paragraph is the description. In second paragraph, we talk about the qualities, the characteristics. Remember? Take a look at this. Yeah, identification for the first paragraph and description, second paragraph. Now let's talk about the language feature. The language feature that you can find in this text is you can read many pronoun words, right? Many pronoun words. I will give you the example. I, in the first paragraph, it as the subject and it as the object. And then you can read many adjective words. You can read bold, fluffy, white fur, soft, so on and so forth. And you can read many linking verbs. Is, has, plays, etc. And the text use many simple present tense sentences. Okay, now let's do the exercise. I will give you another text. The text consists of 3 paragraphs. Let's read the text all together. Are you ready? Okay, let's read it. Tanah Toraja is situated in South Sulawesi. It's 8 hours drive from Makassar, where the nearest airport located. Tanah Toraja is famous for its death ceremonies. It was foreign anthropologists who made it internationally known. They were so amazed at Torajan's sophisticated culture, especially its death ceremony, in which many buffaloes were slaughtered. Besides its culture, its hospitality people and breathtaking landscape along the way to Toraja attracts tourists to visit the place. It is reported that thousands of tourists come to the place every year. The complex mixture of scenic beauty and magical culture of the Torajan have known for years. In 1974, Neckermann, one of the biggest German tour operators, started bringing large number of foreign tourists to the place. When tourists first come, the locals were very happy as they could learn something from the outside world. There was a great hope that tourism would increase their economy. It would bring many job opportunities. The text is adapted from the Jakarta Post. Okay, now let's answer some. I want you to answer the question based on the text. To find the answer, you can rewind this video and read the text again. Okay? Are you ready? This is the first question. What does the text talk about? Number 2, how can we reach Tanah Toraja? Number 3, what happens in the death ceremony? Number 4, what factors attract tourists to visit Tanah Toraja? Number 5, who is Neckermann? Last question, number 6. What is the word attractive means? Now please try to answer these questions by looking at again the text. You can rewind this video. Okay, now here are the references for our materials. I took some sources from this from the sources. Okay, alright students, thank you for watching. I am Mr. Wafer. See you again.